Prince William always blamed Camilla for the hurt she caused and picked fights with his stepsister, says royal author. Princess Diana made it clear that Camilla Parker Bowles was a contributing factor in her marriage to Prince Charles breaking down. Years after Diana's death, the Prince of Wales married his longtime mistress, but their relationship didn't sit well with Prince William or his stepsister, Laura Parker Bowles. That fact reportedly resulted in screaming matches between William and Laura as they both played the blame game. Prince William didn't want to meet Camilla after his mother's death. It's been reported that after Princess Diana's death in 1997, Prince William did not want to meet or have anything to do with the woman his mother called Charles' lady. William eventually met his father's then-girlfriend in 1998 and sat down to have a conversation with her face-to-face. Their meeting took place at St. James' Palace and lasted for 30 minutes. The Irish Times reported that following that chat Camilla said, "I need a gin and tonic." The prince blamed his stepmother for the hurt she caused. The conversation may have been awkward because, according to royal author Katie Nicholl, William had always blamed Camilla for the hurt that his mother endured. William would blame Camilla for all the hurt she had caused his mother, Nicholl wrote in her book Harry and William, per Express. By blaming Camilla, William was picking fights with his stepsister, Laura, as she also had some strong feelings about who was really to blame for what both of their families had to go through. William had terrible fights with his stepsister. Nicholl claimed that William blaming her mother would send Laura into a rage as she was not having any of it. William and Laura used to have terrible fights over who was to blame for their broken homes, Nicholl revealed. She would take a hard line and fire back at William, "Your father has ruined my life." Just like William didn't want to accept Camilla at first, the same can be said for Laura, as she initially didn't want Prince Charles in her or her mother's life, and she let him know. When Charles telephoned Camilla at the family home in Wiltshire, Laura would pick up an extension and shout down the receiver, "Why don't you stop calling Mummy and leave our family alone?" Nicholl said. She couldn't care less that it was the Prince of Wales. She blamed him for breaking up her parents' marriage and was not afraid to tell William so. Royal biographer Penny Junor, who authored the book The Duchess, The Untold Story, added, "I think the relationship between them all is warm now, but if I'm honest, it wasn't then." Nicholl explained that it wasn't until they stopped blaming one another's parents and let go of their painful pasts, that Laura and William got along well. "Leave our family alone," Nicole said. She couldn't care less that it was the Prince of Wales. She blamed him for breaking up her parents' marriage and was not afraid to tell William so. Royal biographer Penny Junor, who authored the book The Duchess, The Untold Story, added, "I think the relationship between them all is warm now, but if I'm honest, it wasn't then." Nicole explained that it wasn't until they stopped blaming one another's parents and let go of their painful pasts, that Laura and William got along well.